Essence of personal development. Learn how to set yourself effective personal goals and find the motivation you need to achieve them. This is the essence of personal development, a set of skills designed to help you reach your full potential at work, in study and in your personal life. It's ideal for anyone who wants to improve their skills and learning potential, and it's packed with easy to follow, practical information that I give you. Here are a list of techniques of personal goals you can use whenever you feel like you're on the rut. The most important thing is that you don't stop with the purpose of your life. Only cowards do that, and, as I said above, you are not a coward. Motivate and charge your energy batteries, regardless of where you find it. Finish things and succeed in life. If you want to achieve your goals and not give up halfway, there is one important thing that should stay in your mind, and that is motivation. Being motivated will help you overcome laziness, procrastination, and minor frustrations. People are motivated by different things. Some are motivated by avoiding failure, and others by achieving success. People who are motivated by failure avoidance tend to be good at discovering issues and resolving them. They immediately notice what can go wrong and tend to lose sight of the goals. Those who are motivated by achieving success tend to focus on goals. They drive results, which makes them great in their setting priorities. Their desire fills them with energy, and it can be difficult for them to see the problems that may arise. Another thing that separates people when it comes to motivation is where it comes from. Think about yourself and the factors that motivate you. Are these factors intrinsic or extrinsic? Those who draw their motivation from within, internal motivation, have greater control over their standards because they themselves are responsible for setting them. They treat orders as informative, difficult to coordinate, and don't offer much feedback in a managerial position. People who find motivation in external factors, extrinsic motivation, constantly check other people's opinion to make sure they are doing a good job. These people are motivated when someone else decides. From a decision-making perspective, people fall into two categories. Those who prefer having lots of choices and enjoy doing things differently, and those who prefer proven methods. Motivation makes things happen. Where there is no will, there is no way. One of the best ways to improve your personal effectiveness is to master your motivation and find your drive. If you can handle motivation, you can deal with life's failures, as well as inspire yourself to always find a way forward and create new experiences for yourself and follow your growth. Here are the goals that are effective for you. I will clarify and make motivation easier and give you motivation tools that really work. 1. Shift from past to present. Sometimes you need to be here, now. Sometimes the right here right now sucks. The beauty of shifting tense is you can visualize a more compelling future or remember a more enjoyable past. At the same time, if you catch yourself dwelling on a painful past, get back to right here, right now, and find the joy at the moment. You'll improve your temporal skills with practice. 2. Choose to be happy. If you let external events influence your moods, you will be at the mercy of these forces and influences. You will lose your inner poise and your happiness. You will allow your happiness to be determined by other people and by external influences. Choose to be happy and strive, no matter how difficult it might be, to reject, ignore, and refuse to associate with unhappy thoughts and feelings. This would require some effort on your part. Sometimes, you might fall back into the habit of dwelling on unhappiness, but gradually, you will learn to be happy and contented. Choose to free yourself from outer influences. Prefer happiness to unhappiness. It is your attitude that makes you feel happy or unhappy. The power of choosing and simply reframing your language to choose to be is incredibly empowering and exactly the exact motivational language you need to hear. Choose your words carefully and make it work for you. 3. Talent. Talents are mental strengths that are useful to a pursuit, art, passion, activity, or task. These include innate abilities that come naturally to an individual and abilities that have resulted from learning, development and disciplined practice. A talent management system must work into the business strategy and be implemented in daily processes throughout the organization as a whole. It cannot be left only to the human resource department to attract, retain, engage, and develop talented employees, but must be practiced at all levels of the organization. In a competitive business world, every organization has felt the need to reduce expenses. This should be the ideal environment for talent management practices as a means of optimizing every employee's performance, as these practices are required to gain sustainable competitive advantages. In order to gain these competitive advantages, organizations need to develop short-term, mid-term and long-term plans to attract, retain, engage, and develop talented people, and put the right person at the right job. 4. Impress yourself. Truly irresistible people never try to impress anyone. When you set out to impress others, you forget all about yourself. And the problem lives right here. The irresistible people impress themselves first. They are dialed into business care, both private and professional. They strive to achieve goals, not to show their achievements to the world, but because they want to achieve something more than goals. They want to prove to themselves that anything can be done, that they can always be the best, or better, at anything they set out to master. When you live to impress yourself, you set standards, and you beat them. You created your life, and you live it the way you want to live, not because someone told you to, but because you want to. And we noticed these people. You create the structure of your own life and live in accordance with your core philosophy, just by approaching that core, the person you really are, that you can't stop. So, what's the main takeaway of all this? If you want to impress the world, start by wondering to yourself what you can do and who you can be. Impress yourself first, and you'll forget all about impressing other people, and that's what really holds you back. 5. Passion. Do what you want, and you won't have to work another day. You have probably heard this expression and you have experienced for yourself the ease of doing something you enjoy. Of course, each of us has to do things we don't like from time to time, but doing them every day will be enjoyable in your life. If you get stuck in a dead job that you hate, leave there as soon as possible and find something you somehow don't want to do. 6. Adjust time for eating, sleeping, and exercising. Sometimes your body or emotions work against you because you don't give them rest or fuel them the right way. A simple way to improve results here is to find a routine for eating, sleeping, and moving or exercising that supports you. Diet, exercise, and sleep are 3 pillars of a healthy life. While improving just one of these lifestyle factors can help people lead longer lives, several recent studies have suggested that improving all 3 may be a better way to improve both physical and mental health. 7. Habits. Creating a task can help you achieve your goals. Waking up in the morning at the same time, having the same work schedule, and so on will help you get better and be more productive. Examples of successful people who wake up at dawn, such as, according to the CNBC published Friday, August 10, 2018, 8:30 a.m. EDT. Google CEO Sundar Pichai has a surprisingly calm, simple morning routine. Wake up early, but not too early. I'm not a morning person, Pichai admits in an interview with Recode. This Google executive still gets a jump on the day, waking around 6:30 to 7 a.m. every morning. AOL CEO Tim Armstrong starts his day at 5 a.m., but tries not to send too many early morning emails. The former Google executive tells The Guardian that he's not a big sleeper and wakes up at 5 a.m. or 5:15 a.m. every day to work out, read, tinker with the site, and hang out with his middle daughter, who is also an early riser. Armstrong says he tries to hold off on sending emails until around 7 a.m. Twitter and Square CEO Jack Dorsey woke up before sunrise for a 6-mile run. According to New York Magazine, the Twitter co-founder woke up at 5:30 a.m. to meditate and go for a 6-mile jog. Wow, these are 3 examples of successful people who have achieved their millionaire goals. 8. Focus. You may find yourself with a lot of tasks on your to-do list. Try ticking each object each time to avoid having 5 tasks half done at the end of the day. Do 1 task at a time and focus your full attention on it. Do not shift focus until the task is completed. Take small breaks if necessary, but continue the same task, not the others. If you zone in and zone out of activities, you will use your mind more without becoming productive. You may have a task that requires hours and hours of work. Try splitting that task into subtasks. Let's say that you have to create a YouTube channel. Usually, an article of medium length takes around 3 to 4 hours to finish. For most people, maintaining focus for 3 to 4 hours is quite difficult. Thus, you could split this task into smaller subtasks. These could be A. Planning and structuring, B. Data collection, C. Writing part 1, D. Writing part 2, and so on. You get the picture. 9. Remind yourself why the work at hand is important. What will help you achieve this? Is there a better way you can do this? Answering these questions will help you dispel doubt and think more clearly. Easier to follow and finish the project or task. I'll give you a little trick to instantly boost your motivation levels. When you dedicate yourself to accomplishing a goal, take a pen and paper and write down all the reasons why you want it accomplished. Take 5 minutes to think about how it will affect your life. After you have listed the reasons behind your goals, hang the piece of paper somewhere around your workspace. Whenever you want to not work or not see the point of it, look at the piece of paper. You will remember why you started at first, and you will be enthusiastic again. You know deep down that you're not a coward who gives up easily. After all. 10. Just do it, even if it's only 5 minutes. If you are in one of those lazy stages when doing something seems almost impossible, the best thing you can do is to get started. Tell yourself you will do it in 5 minutes. Once you've started, it's easier to keep going. It's a logical one, I know, but it can be useful. I know that I myself am faced with moments of productivity paralysis. I desperately wanted things to end, but something was stopping me from starting. 11. Take action. Here's a secret that when you know it, it can change your life. Action often precedes motivation. You just start doing an activity and your motivation starts. Nike is right on just do it. For example, I don't always anticipate my workout, but once I start, I find my flow. Take action about the decisions you make about the strategic direction of your business or job that led to many decisions. Good decisions result from critical thinking, the ability to focus your thinking to get the results you want, a major success. This is one of the main reasons that taking action is so crucial to your life. The action you take is going to determine the results you get. If you want anything to happen in your life, then you need to do something concrete, which means you need to take action. I hope this will help you achieve your personal goals and make you happy. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear it again, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell to switch between getting all notifications, and like and share. Leave your comment and suggestions below. Thank you for watching.